Wrestling. This Coliseum, let's talk about the exciting card coming to the Sportatorium in Dallas Friday night. The one-man gang will be in a sensational bout against Bruiser Brody. That should really be a wild one. Two of the biggest men in the business, Bruiser Brody facing the one-man gang. The Maniac Mark Lewin faces Kerry Von Erich. The Maniac is really emerging more than ever now that Gary Hart needs him more than ever. Lewin versus Kerry. The dynamic duo, Gino Hernandez and Chris Adams, will team against Iceman, Parsons, and Brian Adias in an exciting tag bout. Some exciting combinations on this Dallas card. Rick Rude will be on hand in an exciting bout. He'll be there with his manager, Percy Pringle. Actually, Percy Pringle III, I might add. Many new names highlight this card. We'll be seeing Rick McCord, Billy Ash. Jack Victory is returning. I'll be discussing that on the air in just a moment. That's the gang versus Brody. The Maniac versus Kerry. The dynamic duo versus Iceman and Brian, plus much, much more. Friday night at the Dallas Sportatorium, Industrial in Cadiz in Big D. Ralph Pulley is waiting to do the introduction of our next bout. You already see Missy Hyatt and John Tatum in the ring. So as their opponents for the TV title come to the ring, I'll turn the microphone over to Ralph.
This is Beat the Television Champion. One fall, 15-minute time limit. As you know, the purse begins again tonight at $1,000. First of all, on my right, the current television champion, already a winner of the $10,000, and he's starting over again from Hollywood. Weighing 250 pounds, John Tatum. And he is accompanied by his Hollywood blonde, Missy Hyatt. And his challenger from St. Louis, weighing 235 pounds, it's the Iceman, King Parsons. Making his way to the ring, the Iceman, King Parsons. Your referee is Bracco Lubitsch.
All right, there you have them. The two that are receiving so much attention these days as Iceman makes his way to the ring. Iceman, a little slow getting to the ring. He got tied up by the TV truck by some of the local media wanting to chat a little bit, but of course Iceman could not on his way to the ring. I know he will on his way out. Iceman having words with Hollywood John Tatum as Missy Hyatt stands back there in that miniskirt with those long tan legs leading up to it. It was only last week that we saw the wild problems with Sunshine, which you saw a glimpse of on the open of tonight's telecast. Last week, Tatum, of course, defended the belt for the 10th straight week, resulting in the $10,000 check, making his gross earnings for the 10 weeks $20,000. This week, as he agitates the fans behind us, he goes back and starts at $1,000. Oh, I see. He's getting a chair for Missy Hyatt. John Tatum getting a chair for Missy Hyatt, who is dressed in her blue summer stunning outfit, tennis outfit, whatever you might call it. Now we have a spot in the chair. Is it a hole in the chair? Let's make sure that that is not a problem, and evidently it's not. A few kisses, and I know you are greatly relieved that the chair is suitable. Joe Ranelli has been waiting to ring the bell for the last 5 minutes. As Iceman King Parsons, a former TV champion, gets ready to go for the money and the belt tonight. What a card we have Monday night. It is really special, and the good news is it's a special card right here at home, Will Rogers Coliseum, all at the regular price. Be with us Monday. welcome Lance Von Erich to the great Southwest with a wholehearted welcome as only you world-class fans can do. A loving member of the Von Erich family who's made a name on his own through his own talents is coming home, and you'll want to be here to root him on for the world title. Ric Flair, the NWA champion, will be defending. Iceman gets a big cheer from the crowd as Missy Hyatt just looks away. She likes it when Tatum is dishing out misery. Oh, and Iceman really has her frustrated now. And Tatum rushes to her side. And she holds on and stands behind him as if she's almost about to break into tears. If I read her lips, I see her saying she's never seen anything like this.
What do you say to all those middle-class Americans who are driving the BMWs and the Toyotas?
Well, people that are driving the BMs and the Toyotas, let's be honest.
Locking him up in the center of the ring. There's the shoulder butt by Parsons. The St. Louis native hits him again. Left ropes. Leapfrog, turns, there's a belt by the Iceman. Missy trying to ignore all this as her man Tatum runs into problems. Now she's not going to console him. She's going to order him to get in there and do something. You know, she does not kowtow to him. It's almost the other way around. Tatum pleases her. And right now she's not getting much pleasure. Also, Rick Rude will have his manager Percy Pringle with him. Rude was very impressive the other night at the Sportatorium. On a television interview, when asked where his manager was, he said, "Hey, I take care of my business in the ring. The manager will speak for himself, and when he gets here, he'll have plenty to say, I know." Rude will be facing David Peterson, a big, good-looking, well-built guy who's looked great in the ring. The Grappler will be in action against Brian Adias. The Grappler, a very outstanding individual who's very adept at the basics of wrestling. Tatum holding on to Parsons, gives him a couple of swift kicks in the midsection. A sensational night Monday night here at Will Rogers. Doors open at 7, maybe a little early. We'll have a big crowd. Parking is free. Be with us Monday night for the world title and more. Missy Hyatt with a smile on her face now as her man is in charge here in this TV title bout. Big Halloween excitement coming to Lawton. I'll get to that later. Tatum now all over the place with the Iceman. Don't forget, Gary Holder will be joining me after a while. Gary had a call to make, but will be here shortly. Over and down goes Tatum.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
The backdrops by the Iceman. One thing we need to mention when talking about Gary Hart is the improved condition of Jack Victory. Tatum out on the floor now. Victory out of the hospital, doing better, and is having some very alarming accusations toward Brian Adias. Of course, it was Adias who he faced at the Cotton Bowl for the Texas title when he was injured. There's the lovely couple together. Tatum trying to convince Missy Hyatt that everything will be all right. She's upset and wants her man to get in there and kick some rear end. Missy is visibly upset now, and Tatum is trying to plead with her and convince her to stay with it. This at ringside has gotten a lot of noise out of our crowd tonight. TV title, your exclusive title about here each and every week on Championship Sport. Over and down goes the Iceman. The headlock by Hollywood Tatum. Next week, you folks in Chickasha, Elmore City, Wichita Falls, and Ennis. Tune in to hear about exciting world-class action coming to your community as world-class continues to be the pace setter for fundraisers in the Great Southwest. There's Tatum pulling him over. He may have had some hair there. During our first fall of our TV main event, I want to isolate the 5th annual Turkey Day Spectacular, a Thanksgiving tradition at Reunion Arena. The Hyatt Regency next door has gotten involved with a marvelous deal. Like I say, I'll be talking about all this during the first fall of our TV main event. At the end of this bout, I will discuss and show you a picture of Lance Von Erich, the Northwestern heavyweight champion, who will be going for the world title here Monday. I will alert the TV truck of that at this time, as Iceman has him in the arm bar. Iceman in the red and white. There's an over-the-shoulder shot from Missy Hyatt. Boy, I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to Monday night when it will be Hyatt on one side and Sunshine on the other, at least when it starts. They may be at it even before the introduction takes place. Trying to read Missy's lips over there. Oh, I see. Our director points out that she does not like the chair. She was upset about that earlier. She wants time out and about in a new chair. She does not like this chair. She has my chair now. I don't see anything wrong with this one. But anyway. Now the Iceman is visibly upset with this. But when he went to complain to Bronco Lubitsch, Bronco, as per rules, had to start the count again. So actually Tatum's going to get a 40 count instead of 20. Here's Iceman in the middle of him again, so to go to 60. Actually, 3 counts of 20, because when you distract that referee, you have to start again in 1. Now Tatum jaws with Bronco Lubitsch. Missy Hyatt is much happier in her new chair. There she is. Boy, I hear she flaunts around these big hotels, flies to New York for dinner, keeps the high fashion shops in business with her wardrobe. From the ropes, Iceman ducks under an elbow.
5 minutes remaining.
Returns for the body press for the count of 2. Our feature tonight here on Championship Sports is the exciting lights-out non-sanctioned bout from a couple of weeks ago. Last week you saw how it got started between Kabuki and Casey at the Cotton Bowl. Tonight you see the lights-out bout that followed. So the one-man gang has alienated himself. He's threatening Gary Hart. He's threatening the Von Erichs, threatening everybody. Kabuki is on a rampage. Things are really wild. Oh, brother, she says, as Tatum has been definitely on and off in this bout against the very talented and exciting Iceman Parsons. A knee has Iceman down, but he kicks out. You heard Ralph a minute ago with a 10-minute announcement. We're into the last 5 minutes of this bout as Tatum drives the elbows into the top of the head. What an exciting time we are in here in the fall months of '85. And what a card we have here Monday. A spectacular night. A very special night. Iceman, after being dropped over the rope, lays at the side of the ropes now as Missy Hyatt coaches and encourages from her side of the ring. Oh, is she upset with the chair again? And she wants time again now. This is chair number 2. And now she wants chair number 3. Here's the Iceman from behind. 1, 2, 3.
Winner of the match and new television champion, the Iceman, King Parsons.
Oh, look out. Missy Hyatt is mad. Tatum is mad. He got snuck up on. Missy was complaining about the chair. And the Iceman came up from behind, rolled him over, and got a 3 count. Oh, she's screaming now. She wants a mic. Let me get the house mic and see what she wants.
That was a fluke. There's no way he can beat me. I clearly called a timeout.
He did.
There is no timeout in wrestling.
Yes, there is.
Well, as it is pointed out, there is no timeout in wrestling. And I'm afraid it's tough luck for Hollywood John and Missy Hyatt. The Iceman King Parsons is the new television champion. So with your permission, now Tatum is yelling at me again. Missy is in tears, and the Iceman wants the mic.
Let me tell you something, Hollywood. See, sucker, I wrestle every night for this here. You understand me? But I tell you what, sucker. See, every week, somebody got to defend this TV title. But tonight, sucker, I'm your champion. Can you dig it? Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. I got defended next Monday night to somebody. So since you said it was a fluke, if the promoters okay it, be here. Be here. And remember, sucker, remember, fool, ain't no time out in professional wrestling.
My, you hear the Iceman saying that if it's all right with the powers that be, he'll gladly defend that belt next week, and we'll see if it was a fluke. In the meantime, there's an unhappy lady with an unhappy man. There is no timeout in pro wrestling. Stay with us when we return to the Coliseum. Kevin Von Erich and Sunshine will be with us.